Hello traders, the title of the video is how to scalp trade as an Avid Scalper. Alright, so an Avid Scalper is somebody who has a keen interest to scalp trade all day long. So those are scalpers. As soon as the market is open, they will be scalping a trade, okay, throughout the day, looking for fast, okay, tiny pips. All right, so I want to sell the S&P 500 at 2414. Bear with me, traders. 2414 to sell the S&P 500 at 2414. Alright, so that's a limit order. It's not yet filled. It will be filled if the price is pulling back to the level of a 2414. Alright, and I will explain to you why I want to sell the S&P 500 today for scalping purposes. Alright, but before we continue, I want to explain to you a little bit more about the Avid Scalper. Alright, the Avid Scalper is somebody who has a keen interest to scalp trade. That Avid Scalper will scalp throughout the day. Alright, he or she does not care about the first 2 hours when the market is open, but because they are not typical day traders, they will be scalping, okay, as long as the market, okay, stays open. All right, now those type of Avid scalpers are in fact speculators. Now some of them are very good at it and they know exactly what they are doing. Some of them are also gamblers. They are playing with the stochastic oversold, the stochastic overbought, or the RSI, the CCI oversold overbought, doing all sort of things in the financial market. All right, if it's working for them, that's fine. Okay, this is about the Avid Scalper. Somebody will sit down as soon as the market is open and start trading, looking for quick and fast profit. All right, if you are very good at it, you will know. So which means you will be adding more pips to your account from the beginning to the end. If you are not good at it, you will also know, because at the end of the day, you will see that you are losing, and therefore you will give up. You will do something else. You will learn to day trade instead, or swing trade instead. So you may say, Avid scalping is not for me. I'm not good at Avid scalping. All right, but just to show you, as soon as the market is open, those market participants will be looking for Avid scalper, will be looking for buy and sell a signal consistently. That's what I want to show you today. So you want to know, what if you are scalping, what kind of scalper are you? Are you a typical normal scalper? Are you an Avid scalper? Those Avid scalper can even go to the 10-second time frame, 30-second time frame, and they will be playing even on a 1-minute time frame, looking for scalping trading. They are trading, for instance, if they go to the 1-minute time frame, which I do not use, all right, they will be trading chart pattern, double top. They see any double top like this, the Avid scalper will sell. They see a double bottom on the 1-minute time frame, they will buy. If it's working for them, that's fine. They will be drawing also trend line. All right, so here you see they draw this trend line, retest it here. As soon as just change direction here, the Avid scalper will buy. They will also buy here. I will say to those Avid scalpers to use instead to trade the price action instead of playing with the oversold and overbought momentum oscillator. So here again, an Avid scalper will sell here because the price break below, retest are coming down. The Avid scalper will sell, and those Avid scalper will be using a tiny stop loss. And all they care about is to get something out of the market consistently. Some Avid scalpers are very good at it, and they live by that, and they are very good at it. So most of them are specialists as scalpers. So some of them will trade, for instance, the Dow Jones all day long. Some of them will trade only one financial instrument, will trade only, for instance, gold the whole day or silver the whole day, and they will just bang in on that financial instrument as soon as the market opens until the end. So as soon as they turn their back to everybody, that's the way they stay until the market is closed. but you want to make sure that you are good at it, which means you have been practicing, or you have your trading method for Avid Scalping that you want to use, and it's working, and so you use it, and you are banking on it, or even polishing it, okay, and until it is a profitable trading method. I'm not, I don't call myself a bit scalper. I'm a normal scalper if I want to scalp trade. In fact, I'm more of a day trader than a scalper, okay? All right? So this is about what is an Avid Scalper, all right? My order is still here to sell. So now you can see that as an Avid Scalper, as I place my order here to sell, limit order to sell here is not filled, I will cancel it. That's what they will do. They will cancel it because they want to sell somewhere else. So they will look again, okay, is it better to sell, okay, somewhere else? So they will move it again one more time. So I will say, okay, I'll leave it here. So I'll move my order here because I want to get filled. I'm a Avid Scalper. I want to get into the trade and be filled and get paid, all right? So because while I put it here before, it was not filled, I'm an Avid Scalper. I move my, in fact, I'll put it here. Okay, see this resistance here, okay, I'll leave it here, all right, and I see whether it's going to come and fill that order, then I want to sell. But because I'm telling you that I'm not an Avid Scalper, I want to show you what I'm doing in fact here, all right. Let's go to the weekly chart for the S&P 500, and there is something that a lot of people are not looking at, okay? They don't see it. So because I told you before that the S&P 500 is confined in a triangle, can you see my triangle? So let's remove some of my line. It's time to remove some of those lines. George, come on, clean it up. I'm reluctant to remove some of those lines. Sorry guys, I'm not going to remove most of them, so just leave them like this. Okay, I'll remove a few of them, and I want to show you something that a lot of traders are not paying attention to on the weekly chart. So the first thing first, as I was always saying to traders, that the S&P 500 is confined in the triangle. This is the triangle here, see here, boom, 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 down, all the way up there, then from here. I don't know, can you see it on the chart? My triangle. Okay. Because I already have a red line, that's why I don't want to change into red. I prefer the dark green. Well, this is a triangle. This is the base of the triangle. This is the top of the triangle. And this is the other side of the triangle. Okay, that's the green. So you draw the line like this, support level, this support, this support, this support, and then you just draw a line like this to make it look like a triangle. So what I say to traders that as long as the S&P 500 stays in this triangle, anything is possible. Now it's heading towards the front. But the reason why I'm more keen, talking about keen scalper or Avid Scalper to sell today as a scalper, is because of this, okay, pitchfork tool. Do you use the pitchfork tool? Be honest, no. All right, if you do not, go to www.dayprotrader.com, watch all the videos or the playlist about the pitchfork tools, Day Pro Traders, pitchfork tools, about, okay, all right, videos, and then you can understand more, all right? So this pitchfork tool, we need 3 points on the weekly chart. I'm using the weekly chart here. So I know that a lot of technical traders are not aware of this pitchfork tool on the weekly chart. Because the price is confined in a triangle, anything is possible. The best approach is to go one step at a time, all right? So every price move, we can apply. So you went up like this and pull back within that triangle. We apply the pitchfork tool. Even this session here, look, this session here. It went up like this and pull back. We can apply again the pitchfork tool. So that will be the first point right here. Are you getting it now? One step at a time. So every price move, it went up, pull back, we can apply pitchfork tool. So with those 1, 2, 3, we can apply the pitchfork tool here, but I don't want to do that now. Do you get a message? Because we are in a triangle and anything is possible, we need to be very careful and flow with the price. Keep our eyes on it. Every move, we want to analyze it so we don't make a mistake. So I'm using today this pitchfork tool, this is my first point in November, all right, 2016. Here, this one somewhere in February 2017, and here this one in April 2000. Oh, what am I? Yes, in April 2017. So with those 3 points, I have my pitchfork tool. Can you see the pitchfork tool? That's it. So the price is now on the edge of the lower part of the pitchfork tool. So it came out of the pitchfork tool and it retested me here. There is a resistance here. You can see that's where I want to sell it. All right, you see here, that's where I want to sell it. So talking about the best approach for scalping, even if you are avid scalper, all right, trading on a 2-minute time frame, was it filled? Yes, my friend, that order is now filled. Good. So the point I'm making to you, even if you are an avid scalper, all right, you need to, all right, you need to use. All right, have a good reason why you want to sell. All right, a good reason why you want to sell. So the good reason for me today, on the 26th of May, is because the price, you see, yesterday, see, it came and touched it here, the edge of that pitchfork. You see, oh, have this top. Now we have a double top on the 2-minute time frame, on the edge of that pitchfork tool. So talking about the good reason why I want to sell the S&P 500 as an avid scalper is because the price at a resistance level, now we start seeing some weaknesses on the 2-minute time frame. All right? But normally, the real avid scalpers, as I was telling you before, they will use the stochastic and the momentum oscillator. They will be buying, oversold, overbought. They will be trading the price action also, like I'll show you here. Buy here, buy here, buy here, buy here on the A. They will sell here. Now, you can see here. So you will say, okay, come out of this channel. Those who are using the price action. If you are an avid scalper, it's better to use, okay, the price action. But the best approach when we are scalping trade is to find on a higher time frame a good reason why you want to buy or sell on the lower time frame. That's my teaching or my recommendation to all scalpers, including the avid scalpers, the die-hard scalpers. Okay, all right. Okay, because I'm now in this trade, I will use how many pips? 10 pips. All right, 10 pips. 10 pip 24 square high. We put it at 25. 2425, okay? By the way, this video is for educational purposes only. It's neither a solicitation or an offer to buy or sell the S&P 500, okay? All right, are you getting it now? All right, so anytime we are recording a live video is to demonstrate, okay, the best practice, all right? What do you need to do? Or to share our trading, okay, strategy. You may not agree with my trading strategy. Another trader may agree with it or may like it. Or you may learn something from this video that will help you to improve your own trading strategy. That's the whole idea. Okay, that's the whole point of live recording, because personally the live recording takes a bit of time, all right, and also time consuming. You have to pause the video and it hold you here for some time. So it's quite demanding to record a live day trading, all right? So as I mentioned before, at one stage, I will be pausing the video, all right? So I'm using 10 pip for my stop loss. Okay, stop loss at 2425. I want that line above it. Let's move that away. Okay, hold on, please. Color that into red. So we have been talking now for 40 minutes. at one stage, I will have to pause the video to avoid that the video is too long. And of course, with your permission, all right? And your permission is granted. All right? Here we are. So let's see what will happen. So let me go back again and show you what is happening. So you want to find either on a daily chart, on a 4-hour time frame, on another time frame, a good reason why you want to scalp trade. This is quite interesting for me because this weekly chart is bullish, has been bullish. And now this pitchfork tool, a lot of traders do not use pitchfork tool, and a lot of traders are not aware of that resistance there. I find it interesting, but there are other traders who saw it also on the 2-hour time frame. You see, those scalpers sold it here on the end, and they sold it again here. So they are still around. Those are even the high frequency traders, because they are using computers. The computer will know that there is a resistance here, and they sold it here, and they sold it here. So if you are scalping, especially if you are an avid scalper, one thing you need to do is to learn to understand how the high frequency traders are trading, how the speed traders are trading, how the trading robot, the trading software, the trading algorithm, okay, are trading. Because if you do not know how they trade, you are competing with machines. You want to know how the machines are trading. They are trading along the trend line. So all the trend line on any time frame, the machine can recognize the trend line. Okay, see, like here, you see, I draw this line here. You see, connecting those points. The trading software will know that there is a trend line here. If the price coming down reaches that level, they will acknowledge that level. If I draw another line like this here, the computer will know that, you see, here we are, my friend, you see here, connecting this point and this point on the 2-minute time frame, they know that there is a trend line here. You see, price changing direction in that zone. Always, they are aware of it. If I draw another one like this, okay, we leave this one here, the computers know that there is a line there. You can connect this one, a high and a low, this one in here. The high frequency computers, all right, will know that there is a line here, and they are making their decision on the edge of those trend lines. Very, very important. But if you do know, all right, scalp trade like I do, all right, which means my step is very simple. Look for a good reason on a high time frame. Trade the first 2 hours when London, New York, or Hong Kong is open, all right, and at least preferably wait for the first 30-minute candlestick bar to close. Set your stop loss. Never move your stop loss. All right. Understand the volatility of the financial instrument that you are trading, and make sure you are trading a financial instrument that is liquid. The blue chip stock are liquid. The stock indices are liquid. They are moving fast. There is a money flow coming in consistently. You don't want to trade a financial instrument that is not moving. So this is my own best practice for a scalping trading. All right. Apart from that, I'm talking today about how the Avid Scalper are trading. They are constantly trading. I would personally recommend to those who are involved in Avid Scalping, do me a favor, don't continue to distort the market or waste our time as a day trader buying each time the stochastic or any momentum oscillator is oversold, or selling each time those momentum oscillators are overbought. You are creating a gradual distortion in the financial market. If you want to scalp trade like an Avid scalper consistently, use the price action like the high frequency traders. Right? Price action, all right, chart pattern on the lower time frame, and so on and so on. All right, that will reduce the distortion in the financial market. Okay, all right. So I'm now in this trade, and I also set my stop loss 10 pips above. Everything is good so far, but now it's time to get paid, and we are waiting. So at this junction, with your permission, let's pause the video. All right, let's pause it. I will come back to it if there's something interesting happening. All right. Okay. So entry are 24. Call it a 2415, 241495. Call it 2415. Stop loss 2425. That's the green line here. Let's change the color of my Yeah, okay, green. Let it. Okay, we leave it green. And because I'm risking 10 pips, 20 pips will be good for profit target. All right, 20 pips. Even 15 pips for S&P 500 scalping trade is not bad, all right? But some avid scalpers will even be happy with 5 pips out of the scalping trade, or 10 pips or 7 pips, all right? I will go for 15 pips, 20 pips, that would be great, but anything, okay, any profit is better than a loss, all right? Okay? So use like S&P 500. You can use 10 p for S&P 500, 12 p. Yes, maximum 15 p for scalping. Some trader message you are out of your mind. You could go to the 1 minute time frame or 10-second time frame and use a 7 pips or 5 pips for your stop loss. All right, and so on. It's true, but I'm not that type of scalper, so I'm not in this trade. I'm not that I want to say to trader the S&P 500, all right, doesn't move very fast like the Dow Jones. So as an avid scalper, if I give you now to trade the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones, the best candidate will be the Dow Jones because it's moving fast. So you get filled fast and you get paid fast. All right, you don't wait too long. But with the S&P 500, it's a little bit slow, personally speaking. All right. You want to trade stocks that are moving fast, all right? The blue chip stocks that belong to the FTSE 100, the Nikkei 225, Nikkei 225, the CAC 40, for our French people, the DAX 30, all right? So the major indices, the component of the major indices, the Dow 30, the Nasdaq 100, okay, and so on. So those stocks, there is always money flow coming in, and the market makers are pumping money there, providing a lot of liquidity. So you want a financial instrument that is moving. All right? I've seen it traded, scalpers trading financial instruments that are not moving at all. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. You want a short-term momentum, a dynamic, a short-term momentum, a bit of volatility going fast. This is a bit slow for me. So let's pause the video for the first time. All right, the time in London is 26 minutes past 3 p.m. In New York, 26 minutes past 10 a.m. on the 26th of May 2017. Pausing the video for the first time, and I'll put my vertical line there. So always I color it into turquoise, and we let it run and come back if there is something interesting happening here. All right, so pausing the video for the first time after 22 minutes recording. That's a long time now, okay? So we have to pause it. Speak to you very soon. Okay, traders, let's continue our discussion about how to scalp trade as an avid scalper. I'm now looking at the Dow Jones, and I want to sell also the Dow Jones as an avid scalper. So an avid scalper is constantly a scalping trade, all right? Financial instruments that are very liquid. So the Dow Jones is also very liquid, and I have here, you see I'm on the monthly chart. I'm looking for a good reason, okay, to buy or sell as an avid scalper trading also the Dow Jones index. So I've already sold the S&P 500. Now I'm looking for an opportunity to sell the Dow Jones also. But my good reason here, you can see that the previous month, talking about the month of April 2017, the high is right here at 21,070, 21,070. That's the high of the month of April. It's a key levels on the monthly chart. All right. So today the price is in that region, and we're going now. So the price at a resistance level, because you can see that the previous month price went up to that level. People sold it. It closed below it. Here again in the month of March, it went to that zone. People sold it in a zone of 21070. So that pink line on my monthly chart is a resistance level. So let's now go to a lower time frame and to see whether there is a weakness developing. Now I'll go instead to the 2 minute time frame, because today I'm using 2 minute time frame. All right, as I told trader before, I do not like the 1 minute time frame. So this is a double top. Okay, here it is. All right, For S&P 500, we see the double top on the edge of the pitchfork tool, yes or no? For the S&P 500, the price went above that resistance 21070. Now it displays a double top. What is it telling us? It's telling us that there are orders here to sell. That's why we have a bearish chart pattern developing at a resistance level. All right. Now, I need to find a good excuse. All right. I have a good reason. Now I have to have a good excuse. All right. To sell the Dow Jones carefully, because the Dow Jones is moving faster than the S&P 500. So as an Avid Scalper, I'm interested in selling also the Dow Jones. So connecting this point and this point. Drawing a line to draw a kind of a triangle here for myself. So that's the resistance there. What I'm going to do to allow myself is, because I'm an Avid Scalper, so I'm taking more risk than a normal, okay, scalper. I will try to buy a little bit earlier. I will try to sell it a bit earlier, but still I will use a limit order. So attention please traders, you can see here, price bounced to the edge, came back, bounce again here, yes or no, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place my limit order a little bit below that resistance. So I put it at 21068, all right? It's a limit order, okay? It's not yet filled. It will be filled when the price reaches that level of 21068. So I will explain to you what I'm trying to do, why I want to sell them, is so that I can place my stop loss a little bit up here, 21068. So I can place my stop loss above that resistance level. That's why I place my limit order here. So because people sold it on the edge here, it came down. Now, if they start selling, repeat, if they start selling, okay, they will push it down, yes or no? So if they start selling on the edge again here, they will push it down, all right? By doing so, my order will be filled 2 pips below that resistance level. Once it's done, I'll place my stop loss above that resistance level. It's like I'm hiding. That's it. That's order is now filled, my friend. Very fast, beautiful, gorgeous. See that? They push it down. That's what I'm talking about. They push it down. Yes or no? You see? So people are selling on the edge. They sell it and they push it down, and my order is now filled at 210.68. Now that I'm in this trade, let's set my stop loss. I'll use 68. Yes, let's use 10 pips. All right. For Dow Jones, 10 pips sometimes for scalping is not good. I can tell you now. But because of the position of my trade, I will use 10 pips. I will explain it to you a little bit more what I'm trying to do here. Good. I will use 10 pips. Normally, for the Dow Jones, 10 pips is not enough. All right. In most cases, unless I'm thinking like a day trader, all right, feel free to disagree, because a lot of scalpers do not trade even on the 2-minute time frame. They trade on the 1-minute time frame, on the 10-second time frame, or the 30-second time frame. So for those, active, scalpers, they may say, George, I don't know what you are talking about, okay? But personally, 10 pips for Dow Jones is not enough for me. I will be watching it carefully. If they come near my stop loss, I may adjust it more, which I explained yesterday. So you may say, Joe, you say that never move your stop loss. But if you have been watching our videos at Day Pro Traders, I also explained one situation where I say to you, if your original intention is to use, for instance, 20 pips, all right, but you don't want to reveal your intention to the market, you may start with 10 pips, but you need to watch the price. So your risk tolerance is 20 pips, but you start with 10 pips and you are ready to move your stop loss, but you don't want to exceed your 20 pips. So in this case, it's like you did not move your stop loss because your original intention is to use 20 pips. Am I making sense? All right, I explained in another video. All right, that's the only time you can try to adjust your stop loss. But if, for instance, the financial instrument that you are scalping, okay, is 15 pips, that is working all the time, and you set it at 15 pips, like I did yesterday for Adobe, you do not have to move that stop loss. All right, and also I trade NVIDIA stock. I say, all right, 25 pips, that's it. You don't want to move that, all right? But for the Dow Jones, personally, when I'm scalping trade, I think 10 pips, they can kick you out very fast, all right? So that's what I'm saying to you, that if you come near, I may move it 5 pips, okay, and see what will happen, all right? So far, I'm not under pressure because what is happening, okay, they bring it up 1, 2, 3, sold it on the edge of this trailer here. They brought it again 1, 2, 3, and they sold it. I placed my order here. I'm not the first person to sell. Those who sold it here, you see, have their stop loss somewhere up here, all right? So they are the one that fill my orders. So it's good. I'm in a good place, all right? So I also make sure my entry is a little bit close to this resistance 21070. You remember that's the high of the month of April. All right. So I'm trading 2 financial instruments, scalping trade, both the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Index at the same time. So I need to monitor now my S&P 500 trade. I'm using 10 pip for the S&P 500. As I told you, it's not moving fast like the Dow Jones. All right. So here we are. We pause the video here. You remember the vertical line. We pause it here. Blah blah blah. We are still here. So not much is going on here. So I don't have to worry too much about the S&P 500 because it does not move very fast. But one can also scalp trade the S&P 500. All right. So by the Dow Jones, because it can move fast, I would stick my eyes on it, keep watching it. Okay. All right, see how it feel it verify, push it down. So I want to watch it. All right. With your permission, you know that I'm using 2-minute time frame, but I want to go now to the 3-minute time frame. Now, in fact, I'll go to the, because I don't want to be at the lower part of the chart. Now I'm staying on the 10-minute time frame to watch it. All right. So I've done everything on the 2-minute time frame. Now I'm on the 10-minute time frame to watch it. All right. Okay. So you may say, George, okay, what is your expectation talking about profit target? So I'm risking how much? 10 pip for this trade. For the Dow Jones, it would be nice if I can get a 30 pip, 30 out of this scalping trade. 25, not too bad. Even 20 is not bad. But in my mind, I will be a happy Avid Scalper if I get 30 pips out of this trade. All right. But as I told you, because I'm using 10 pip stop loss, I need to keep watching the Dow Jones because it can move fast, so I can adjust my stop loss. I'm willing to use up to 20 pip stop loss. So you see it's coming back up. So here it is. If it's coming too close, I will adjust my stop loss. Move it 5 pips, another time 5 pips. All right. So it's coming out. So I'll adjust my stop loss now to 15 pips. Okay. So you understand why I'm moving it, because my original intention is to use 20 pips. That's the only time you can move your stop loss. All right. So I'm still below my intention. All right. My intention is 20 pips. Now I'm using, okay, 15 pips. So I move it up a bit because I want to give the price enough room to wiggle a bit. Hopefully, they won't kick me out of this trade, all right? All right. Okay, let's see how long we have been talking now. Maybe we will have to pause the video one more time. Going back again to my 2-minute time frame, you see it's coming up near my stop loss, okay? We wait and see what's going to happen here. All right, now you see that the 10p for the Dow Jones, looking at the characteristic and the volatility of the Dow Jones, 10 pips is not enough unless you're on the 5 second looking for 3 pip profit or 5 pip profit, okay? The time in London is 47 minutes past 3 p.m. In New York is 47 minutes past 10 a.m. on the 26th of May, a live recording talking about how to scalp trade as an Avid Scalper. All right. Let's see how long we have been talking now. For 35 minutes. So you see, the time is passing, the time is going. All right. So you understand why sometimes we have a long form videos, all right? Especially when you are live recording. Sometimes it ends up being a very long video, all right? Okay, what we will do now, okay, we'll pause the video one more time for the second time, and we'll come back to it if there is something interesting happening, all right? So put the vertical line there, color it into white for the Dow Jones, and here we are. If I'm about to move my stop loss, if I got 5p left, 5p more, I'll come back and show you, okay, before I do that, okay? All right. Okay, let's pause the video for a second time, and I will speak to you very shortly. Okay, traders, moving my stop loss one more time, 5 pips. That's it. That's my 20 pip maximum for the Dow Jones index, as I explained to you before. That's it, and I will not move my stop loss anymore. That's it. If they kick me out, I will just blink, and come back again and look for another, okay, trade. All right. That's it. All right, so more buyers coming now, okay. I'm going to drop down to the 1 minute time frame just to monitor what's happening. So you can see that the 10 pip, they could have taken me out very fast. And you want to make sure you are using the correct stop loss. But if they take me out now, that's it. I'm not moving it anymore. Maximum 20 pip, that's it. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to place another trade for the Dow Jones to sell one more time. Oops. Oops, that's done. I'm in this trade now very fast at 21082, selling the Dow Jones for the second time, and I will use to start with again. I'll start with 10 pips for my second trade. I will use 10 pips one more time. So this is the stop loss for my second trade for the Dow Jones, selling for the second time, and that stop loss is now 10 pips above. All right, 10 pips. I'm starting with 10 pips, all right, and see what's going to happen. My first trade, that's the stop loss here. I'll color it also into red. I'm using 20 pips for my first trade for the Dow Jones. My second trade, I'm using 10 pips. All right, we'll see what's going to happen. All right. So I have now three trades that are open as Avid Scalper, scalping trade, no stop. I'm selling the S&P 500. Let's go back and check on the S&P 500. This video, I'll need to tell today, it may end up being a long video, all right? So for the S&P 500, here we are, see, 10 pips, still here, nothing to worry about. This is my stop loss there. For the Dow Jones, I need to watch it carefully, all right? Okay, two trades that are now open for the Dow Jones. All right. Scalping trade, no stop, as an Avid Scalper. So let's see how long we have been recording this now. 41 minutes. Can you believe it? You didn't even feel it, yes or no? So you are enjoying it, okay? What I'm going to do now, I'm going to set a profit target for my second trade. Attention please, for my second trade, I'll set a profit target 25 pips down. So we'll be at 21067. Okay, the profit target is a little bit below my first entry. So if the price comes near my first entry, I'll close my second trade. So I'll put my profit target for my second trade for the Dow Jones at 21067. That's 25 pips. Oops, apology to trader, that's not 25 pips, that's 15 pips, all right, 15 pips. 15 pips, yes, 15 pips, all right. $15 pips for the second trade, profit target, that's the green line here. 15 pips, all right. So the idea is to start banking some profits gradually. So in case we have some losing trade, those profits will pay for, okay, the losing trade, all right. So 15 pips, not bad, for 10 pips stop loss. Something. I'm here. It's taking a bit of time, all right? It's taking a bit of time. You can see now 44 minutes so far. So we give it 2 more minutes and then we pause the video and we come back to it to see what's happening, okay? I'm here watching the chart. Okay. It's a bit slow because today is Friday afternoon. Can be slow sometime, all right? Friday the 26th of May can be slow sometime. So, all right, traders. We'll have to pause the video now, okay? And I will come back to it if there's something interesting happening. The time in London is now 4 minutes past 4 p.m. In New York, 4 minutes past 11 a.m. on the 26th of May. We're talking about how to scalp trade as an Avid Scalper. I have a 3 position open, 2 position, bearish position, selling the Dow Jones Index, and 1 position for S&P 500, all right, selling also the S&P 500. So far, I'm getting there, okay, and I don't want to move. Okay, my stop loss for the Dow Jones at the 21088, all right, 20 pips for that. The second trade, 10 pips. I may move it, but we will see. All right, for the S&P 500, I'm using 10 pips, and I will not move that stop loss. Pausing the video for a third time, and I'll come back if there's something interesting happening here after 46 minutes recording. Speak to you soon. Okay, traders, is coming near my first target. Okay, the second trade target is quite close. All right, we'll see. I'll be very patient and see whether it's going to come to the 21067 for my second trade target. Quite close. Can you see that? Some trader took profit there. All right. We'll see. So quite a people bought it here big time. Eh? I will be a little bit patient more. All right. That's it. Okay, traders, I'm out of my second trade. So the second trade has been profitable, which is good. That's what we want. Yes or no? All right. So remove that. All right. That second trade has been profitable. Now we are left with our first trade. So that 15 pip banks, good. Avid Scalpers. All right. You want to bank it. So let's check on the S&P 500. So one trade has been profitable. Good. So this is the S&P 500. Okay, we are still here. Taking a bit of time. It's a bit slow move. Okay, going back again to the Dow Jones. All right, what I will do, hold on please, traders. For the S&P 500, I move my vertical line quite close to the price here. And then before I switch to the Dow Jones Index to monitor my first trade, all right? So it may take some time. So what I will do, we'll move the vertical line again here. And the time in London is now 10 minutes past 4 p.m. In New York, 10 minutes past 11 p.m. Pausing the video one more time and come back to it if there's something interesting taking place here. So for the Dow Jones, I only got one trade left. That trade will enter it at a 21068, stop loss 20 pips. All right. So we are hanging in there, which is good, and we will see whether we're going to get paid or not. All right. So pausing the video one more time after 50 minutes recording. Can you believe it? So you may be wondering also, George, so what will be your target for your first trade? That's a very good question. Let's see here. 6, 8, 5, 8, 7. That's not good. All right. Let's go to the 10-minute time frame and see. Yeah, we want 20 pips out of that trade. We are risking 20 pips. I'll let it run a bit, all right? I will let it run because there are sellers here, so they are selling. We'll see, all right? There will be some reaction here. I'll set it. I'll set a profit target at 21040. That will be 28 pips. We will see whether it's going to reach it or not. All right, we will see. Because it's Friday afternoon, can be quite slow. But I'll leave it there for now. Expecting 28 pips out of that first trade. All right. So set it there. All right. Okay, let's pause the video and I will speak to you very shortly. Okay, traders, the first trade has been a losing trade. You can see that they kicked me out of the trade here. And what I'm going to do, I want to sell again the Dow Jones Index. I will sell it here, put it somewhere here. To sell at 21012. Hold on, please. I'm still here. Traders 210. Come on. Just need to sell at 21012. That order is about to be filled out. To sell again the Dow Jones for the third time. So the first trade, that's the one here, been taken out with all right, 20 pips loss. The second trade was profitable, 15 pips. All right. And I want to sell again the Dow Jones for the third time and using a limit order to sell. So I told traders for scalping, we want to use a limit order instead of a market order. All right. So waiting to be filled at 21082. All right. 21082. It's coming up, coming down. The time in London, by the way, is 53 minutes past 6 p.m. In New York, 53 minutes past 1 p.m. All right. I need to remind that we have already passed the base time for scalping, which is the first 2 hours when New York, London, or Hong Kong is open. So, because we are talking about Avid Scalper, is a scalper that is scalping throughout the day, right? Taking many a trade. So far, I have taken a free trade. This is my 4th one now, waiting for the 4th one. So one trade was a winning trade, another one was losing trade, waiting for the 3rd one now. By the way, there is also the trade for this. That's it. We are now filled at 21082, selling the Dow Jones for the 3rd time. As always, my intention is to use 20 pips, but I will not use 20 pips straight away. I will start using 10 pips, all right? So I start with 10 pips. To 1092. That's it. That's my stop loss there at 21092, using 10 pip to start with. If they start pushing it too far away, I will move this one a little bit, because my intention is to use 20 pips, but I'm starting with 10 pip, because for the Dow Jones 10 pip is not enough for scalping. That's my view, personal view. All right, because okay, let's go back now to see our trade for the S&P 500. For the S&P 500, so you can see we paused the video here where I pressed the vertical line, price went down, but not much is going on here. It just went down a bit, just go back again up, now it's coming back down, blah 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 blah. So this is what's happening here. So still in this trade, I was using a 10 pip. That's my stop loss there, you see. So it's not much going on here. So we will see at the end of the day. Hopefully it won't keep me here for too long. All right. Going back again to the Dow Jones, that is moving faster. All right. Sold it again using 10 pip stop loss. Now for area wave traders, you can see that we high 5 moves up. All right. Some traders will say from here, first wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave, fifth wave. Is it? So, but if you look carefully here, it's a consolidation here. The price is consolidating, but between the level of 21092 and roughly 21067. All right, we can say that. So there's a consolidation taking place. Okay, we'll see. So that's the third trade for the Dow Jones and one trade for the S&P 500. Okay, scalping trade, one losing trade, one winning trade. Still I have 2 trades left. All right, it's Friday. Friday is not very dynamic. All right, so usually Friday is a quiet session, especially after the first 2 hours. Everything is just slow. So it's not the best day for scalping as such, especially after the first 2 hours. So we will see what's going to happen, because we are talking about Avid Scalper, somebody who's keen to scalp trade any time of the day. All right. All right. So to avoid that the video is too long, I'll pause it one more time here. All right. So I'll put it here. Entry at 21082, stop loss 21092 for the Dow Jones. And for the S&P 500, I'm still in that trend. And I'll move my vertical line to the point where we are posing it right here. And the time in London is 58 minutes past 6 p.m. Now it's 59 minutes past 6 p.m. in London. In New York, 59 minutes past 1 p.m. on the 26th of May, talking about how to scalp trade as an Avid Scalper, taking many scalping trade on a lower time. So let's pause the video with your permission, and we'll come back to it very shortly. Speak to you soon. Okay, traders just came out of this trade with 10 pips. It's better than nothing. All right, 10 pips. Was a choppy market all the way through for the Dow Jones. Friday, that's what usually happen. So what I would say to traders that are scalping, though that Avid Scalper, Friday is not the best day to be an Avid Scalper. So if you are scalping on Friday, you should stick to the first 2 hours when New York or London or Hong Kong is open. That's it. All right. For the S&P 500, not much going on there. Let's see now. Show you in a minute. S&P 500. See, just going below it. Not much here. Not much. All right. So just a useless, see, not much move. That's what we want. Financial instrument that are moving, but because the S&P 500 doesn't move as fast as the Dow Jones, all right, so just close it 0 loss, 0 gain for this one. For Friday, you can see sometimes it doesn't move very much, so just blah, 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 the whole day, all right. So you want to look for financial instruments that are moving very fast. So if we are comparing the Dow Jones and the S&P 500, it will be better for scalper to trade the Dow Jones instead of the S&P 500. But the decision is yours, depending on your trading style, what type of scalper you are. Has been a long video, but not much action because it's Friday today. I don't know how to put it to you. I hope you have learned something from it. And we put into use to improve your scalping. All right. That's it for today. Hopefully next time we'll have a better price action to show you more about scalping. So this is the end of the tutorial. If you have any question or suggestion, put in the comment section, and in due course I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We took in fact 4 trades. So for the Dow Jones we took 3 trades. 2 trades were successful, one for 15 pips, another one for 10 pips, that's 25 pips altogether. One was a losing trade, 20 pips, not much. Dow S&P 500, nothing there. So sometimes this was happen, as a day trading or scalping. This is what usually happens. Some of the day are so quiet and blah, 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 blah. That's it. Happy trading to you all, and speak to you soon.